Equal pay. It is something that every woman wants, but in Japan it is an elusive goal. The Japanese society is advanced in so many ways, but when it comes to gender equality, it lags far behind. Its gender equality gap is at a record 34.4%. Women in Japan earn only 44% of what men do at work. In business and politics, they have little decision-making authority. Let's take a look at this list of how the countries fare when it comes to gender equality. Iceland is at the top spot. Japan, on the other hand, sits at the 120th rank in a list of 153 nations. In Japan, the society thinks gender differences are necessary. They think it's natural. So for them, the pay gap is not unnatural at all. In fact, it is almost embedded in their culture. But what Japan does not understand is this. A more gender equal society can unleash enormous benefits economically, societally, and individually. But it looks like the government is slowly waking up to this. Japan now plans to introduce a new regulation for all large companies. They will need to disclose wage gaps between men and women in a bid to overcome the stubborn gender inequality at the workplace. How exactly will they do that? On their websites, the companies must disclose the women's pay as a percentage of the men's. The figure must be broken down employee-wise and must include all permanent and non-permanent employees. And if there are any gender pay disparities, a legitimate reason must be given. Any legitimate reason for gender pay disparities will need to be provided. And this move is part of Japan's new capitalism action plan, as it's called. It is being pushed by the Prime Minister Fumio Kishida, who aims to also tackle Japan's chronic labor shortage. But it's not just Japan, of course. Gender pay gap is a chronic problem across the world. Advanced economies are still struggling to achieve equal pay across all sectors. In America, for example, women are paid 80 cents for every dollar paid to men. In 2020, the median salary for men working full-time in America was over $61,000. For women, it was over $50,000. We are in 2022, so what explains this pay gap even now? Women are paid less for doing the same job as men. They are overrepresented in low-paying jobs. Many even pay a penalty for pregnancy. They lose jobs or promotions because of pregnancy. And what the countries need is transparency and equal pay, legislations to monitor any pay gap and work to reduce it. What they need to do is give women their right to equality and equal pay. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.